In this Stan Store tutorial, I'm going to show you how to get set up on Stan Store right from the very beginning. So if you're someone that's just joined or thinking about getting started, if you follow along with this video, by the end of it, you'll be set up and you'll be ready to rock and roll. Now, just before we get started, if you haven't yet got Stan Store and you're thinking about it, I've also got a bonus course I've created called the Stan Store Accelerator. This is going to teach you step by step how to set up all of the features inside of Stan. So if you want to grab that for free, make sure you sign up to Stan Store using the link in the description and I'll send that over to you. So let's go ahead and get started. Now I'm just going to show you how to create an account really quickly. For those who haven't, come to sign up on the top right. All you need to do is fill in your username, your full name, your email address, your phone number, and this is in case you get locked out of your account. Then you need to create a password, and then after this page, it's going to say, do you want to go on the monthly plan or the yearly plan? But don't worry, you also get a free trial before you have to commit. So you can cancel anytime within that free trial and you won't get charged $1. And then once you've gone through all those prompts, your page will look something like this. Now I've just created a brand new account. This one's called Future Systems. It's actually for another YouTube channel I'm about to create. So what I'm going to do in here is basically walk you through all of the steps right from the beginning so you can set this thing up properly. So first of all, we have this 4-part checklist. This kind of gives you all of the incentives, all of the instructions where to go, but let's go ahead and start from the beginning. So add your profile picture. All you need to do is click add profile picture, and then it's going to prompt you to take something from your computer. So I'll just quickly go ahead and choose one. Right, so I've chosen this image here, and this is going to be the image inside of your Stan Store. So go ahead and crop it if you need to. Click on crop, and now this is going to be added. And just so you know, up the top right here, this is actually going to be your Stan Store link. So if you click that little 2-page button, it's going to say link copied. If you open it up in a brand new page, you can actually see what your page now looks like. As you can see, this is my Stan Store so far. So let's go ahead and go to the next step. Click on confirm. Looks good. Now let's go and add our social media, which is the next step. So add your social links, click on the button, and what we're going to do inside of here is just type in Future Systems, right? Actually, sorry, that's the bio. I'm just going to copy and paste it into these two sections, and a short description about myself. I'm just going to say, I talk about AI, automation, future tech, something like that, right? You can also add in more social media channels if you want. For example, YouTube is there. So I'll just quickly put youtube.com/future systems IO. Okay, and that looks pretty good. So I'll just go ahead and scroll to the bottom, click save. Okay. And now we'll have our social media channels added, right? So that's done, 2 down already. Now the next step is setting up your direct deposit. Now this is basically where the money is going to go once you've actually sold some product. So you can either choose to do this now or set it up later. And basically if I click on this button, it's going to open up a little portal, which is going to get you to set up an account on Stripe. Now, all of these setups are slightly different for each country. So just go through the prompts. If I was going to use my business, it's actually hosted in Singapore. So click on Singapore, click create my Stan account. And it's just going to take you through the prompts of actually setting it up. You're just going to have to provide some information about your business, or if it's for your personal account, things like that. So I'm not going to go through it because it is slightly different for each country. So I'm just going to click on skip for now, and we'll come back to that at a later date. I go through it actually inside of the accelerator training. Okay, so now we've just got the final step, which is create your first product. So what we can do here is click on create your product, and inside here are all of the different options that you can have inside of your Stan Store. So just to run through them really quickly, just so you know what they are, we've got here collect emails. So this is like a name and email and a submit button form on your website, on your Stan Store, so you can actually get people to subscribe. We've got digital products. So if you want to sell things like PDFs or templates, you can do so there. If you want to sell discovery calls or paid coaching calls, you can do it in this button. We've got a custom product button if it's something outside of those scopes. We've got an e-course, so you can actually sell and host your courses on Stan now. Recurring memberships, we've got webinars, communities, and then finally we've got basically an anything else button, the URL or media button. This is perfect for affiliate links or directing people to specific pages. And then finally we've got the Stan Store affiliate link. If you share this on your Stan Store and someone clicks on it and joins Stan, you're actually going to get commission every time they pay. So it's pretty cool. So let's start with something simple. Let's go with URL and media. So we've got 3 different styles on here. If you look, it's giving you an example of what it looks like. So we've got button, which is just inline. This is perfect for maybe not the most important links on your link in bio page, but still important enough to have it on there. Then we've got call out. This is more for the most important types of links on your link in bio. So this could be the main products you want to sell or the main place you want people to go. And then finally, we've got embed. So this is if you want to put in things like YouTube videos into your link in bio as well. So for this example, I'm going to choose just a button to start with. And this URL, I'm just going to put in my website for now. And if we go down, it's asking us then for an image. So choose an image. You can either drag one, upload one, or look at some of the stock footage. So I'll just quickly drop in a logo of mine for my website, and I'm going to click crop. Okay, ChatGPT is also a great place if you don't have any imagery. Just describe what you want, and it's going to go ahead and create that. And inside the text, I'm going to say, get my latest free training. Okay, something like that. I might even capitalize the first letters. Okay, something like that. And now we've got our first button. Go ahead, click on publish. And now let's actually see what it looks like on our store. So this is what it currently looks like. If I click reload, then boom, we have our first button. I might actually do one more just to show you the difference between the call out and the button when it's live. So this time I'm just going to quickly rush through again. Okay. .conf and image. This time I'm going to drop in a circle one just to show a bit of variance. Now we've actually got an additional field inside of here, which is subtitle. So I might just say free affiliate training, right? Earn money sharing products, okay? And get instant access now, okay? And then I'll click publish. And if we go and have a look at the store now, this is the difference inside of it. So it's super easy to actually create buttons inside of a Stan store. And you can see this one's just a clickable box, whereas this one's actually got a physical button. And they both work perfectly, so that's good. And that's basically how you start off the training. Now let's go ahead before we get too far into it and actually edit the design of our page. Because at the moment it looks kind of plain, so let's play around with it. So to do that, what we want to do is come to edit design in my store. Okay, and this is going to give us some different options of how we want it to look. So the way I want you to look at this is, first of all, have a look inside of all of these different templates, which one you like the look of, and then you can change the colors afterwards. And it's easy just to flip through them. Just click on it and you can see what your page would actually look like. I know a lot of people actually like Coach Trish. That's a really interesting one. Stan Classic is also quite nice. Okay, so Moderno. Right, we've got lots of different stuff inside of here. So I'm just going to go ahead and actually choose Coach Trish again. And I'm going to change the colors this time to like a blue and also a white. Okay, so it's super clean, but super nice. You can also change the font. I'm more of a Montserrat kind of guy. If I scroll down, let's see what else they have. Poppins is probably my favorite though. So that's what my link in bio now looks like. So I'll click on save. Okay. And if I come back to my page now, click on refresh, you can see it's changed slightly. Most of the visual change will actually be on mobile. So that's pretty cool. So now let's come back one more time to my store and let's add in some more products, okay? So this time I'm going to come to store, click add product, and let's pretend you actually want to sell a digital product, right? So let's click digital product. This is perfect if you want to sell something like a PDF or if you are selling some sort of master resale rights type of product. So down here, you can choose either, once again, button, call out, or preview. I probably recommend choosing call out. Once again, it's the most popular. And I'm going to say for this example, it's going to be funnel scene secrets. I'm just making something up for this example, right? Learn how to grow your YouTube channel and get crazy amounts of affiliate sales super quickly. It obviously sounds a bit funny, but you get the idea. And I'm going to say get started now for the button. Now for the thumbnail, this time I'm going to choose again, and I'm just going to go ahead and actually drop in an image. Right, so I'll just drop this in. It's just a logo for something. And as you can see, it's inside of there. And this is basically now going to be a product. So once that's done, I'm going to click on next. And this is how you would sell basically any different type of product. So now we have here the price. I'm going to say it's $97. Okay. So $97. If you want to add a discount, you can do discounts inside of it. And later on when you launch, if you're having sales, you can put discounts in the same exact way. So inside here, if you come down, this new section here is basically talking about what's inside of the program. So I'm just going to leave this. Obviously, you can go through it. They've also got a generate with AI button. But down the bottom, it says here, you get my guide. I'm going to say enroll now. Okay. And by button label, it says purchase. So this is down the bottom. So I'm going to say get access now. Okay. And if you go down, there's a few more variables. If you want to collect emails or any other types of fields, you can. Generally, a name and email is going to be enough. And then it says upload your digital product. So if I had this in something like a PDF form, or if I had a particular type of format to deliver this, this is where I can upload it. If it's something like an MRR product, you usually get a link. So for example, redirect to URL, you could go ahead and put in the link that they give you to redirect people to, and then you can put in the title afterwards. So I'm just going to say funnel scene secrets enroll or access or something, and that's going to be hyperlinked with this link afterwards. So I'll just say funnelscene.com just for an example and click publish. Okay. And now this digital product is basically done, which is insane considering how fast you can set them up. If you've gone ahead and created a PDF or something on Canva, download it, go ahead and add it inside of here, just upload the file and you're done. They take care of actually sending out the delivery email. They take care of all the fulfillment, everything like that. If I go ahead and refresh my link in bio now, you can see I've got the guide here. If I click get started, it's going to take me to a sales and checkout page. And inside of that, it's actually going to show everything that I've customized inside of it, right? So it's not live right now, but because I haven't connected my Stripe account, so that's why that's there. So now that we have that under the way, let's go through a bit of what else is inside of this platform. First of all, there's this more button. If you click on that, it's going to give you the option to add in more tabs on the left. Now, first we've got appointments, we've got referrals, everything like that. So you can see it fills up a little bit on the left. So let's go through everything. First of all, we have income on the left. It's all of these yellow things are just because I haven't set up Stripe. It does take a little bit of time, so I'm not going to set it up for this tutorial. But once you start making sales, whether it's your own product sales or even affiliate sales, it's going to tell you inside of here how your revenue is going each and every day. And then once you've got a certain amount, you can either cash it out or you can see it's going to be available soon. I believe it holds payments for around 7 days. So after 7 days of receiving a product, you can actually cash out into your bank account. So that's pretty cool. I'll show inside of my accelerator course, my back end of my one, and what it actually looks like. Now for analytics, this is pretty cool as well. You can change the dates and you can see where everyone's come from inside of your platform, what pages they've actually sat on, and how many conversions you've had. Really cool. Customers, this is also going to show you how many people have purchased products for you, or have purchased products that are affiliated through you, so which is pretty cool as well. We've got appointments. If you have set up calendar, it's going to label all of your appointments inside of here. Referrals, if you refer people into Stan, you're going to have all of their info inside of here. We've also got email flows. And this is a pretty interesting one because you're going to have to upgrade to the $97 plan, I believe it is. And this is where you can actually send automatic emails. I believe it's too expensive for having that, considering other platforms allow you to do it for free. But regardless, that's what it's like inside of Stan. And then finally, we've got Auto DM. This is pretty cool. They've just announced that you can now automatically send out DMs inside of Instagram to particular products that you've created. And I'll think about doing a tutorial on this later. But for now, what I wanted to do is just show you how to get set up so you can actually sell. And honestly, I believe that has been done. It's quite simple once you've done it once you've got the hang of actually creating these things, it's pretty cool. And then you can actually start going out and building your Stan store. So that's basically it. That is this Standstore tutorial. It was nice and quick. I didn't want to keep you too long. If you've followed through, then hopefully you've got your own Standstore set up. Once again, if you want to see a full in-depth breakdown on how to do every part of Standstore, I've also got my Standstore Accelerator course, which you can get for free if you join up using the link in the description. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.